How is the pronunciation of R before th? Specific case, north. Some consonants such as N, D, T are usually alveolar in English, except that they are replaced by dentals when they are before dental fricatives. Th 10th said this, in the What about before th? Arthur, British English, AME da. North N, theta, AME den, northern. My conjectures are O or O are lowered in the mouth so that we have door. The mouth becomes less tensed. The R is very loose. N in north becomes dental.
In my dialect, fairly generic AME, your premise is not true. There is no difference in the pronunciation or the articulation of the N between tense and tenth. Likewise, there is no difference in the pronunciation or articulation of the P between normal and north.
I wonder if that is not so much an R plus th phenomenon, might it rather be a post-vocalic R drop? You probably are familiar with William Labov's study of social classes and the post-vocalic R, but I will mention it for the general audience. Let me take your conjectures one at a time. A or O are lowered in the mouth so that we have // or /O/. This may be true, but I suspect that it's subject to quite a lot of dialectal variation and varies wildly depending on the other surrounding segments. All English dialects neutralize some contrasts before // but the exact number and nature of the mergers vary a lot. In my idiolect, the primary difference in articulation before // is actually monophthongization. Taking the nome/norm minimal pair, nome has a diphthong which is approximately, while norm has a monophthongal, O. The mouth becomes less tensed. I'm not sure what you mean by this. Less tense compared to what? The R is very loose. Loose is too vague for me to comment on. The /r/ clearly does not become dental. In rapid speech, the /r/ may become very brief, to the point that its presence is largely marked by the preceding vowel allophone. N in north becomes dental. This definitely does not happen. Dental/alveolar place agreement never intervenes across vowels.
The point of constriction in retroflex consonants per se tends to be alveolar/postalveolar. I'm afraid I don't know of any actual data offhand, but I dare say it would not be surprising to find that the point of articulation of /r/ is very slightly fronted before dental consonants, but still within the alveolar region. On the other hand, while I guess physiologically possible, I think it would be hugely unusual for the articulation of a retroflex to be so far fronted as to warrant being called dental. On the other hand, I believe some languages such as Hindi Urdu have retroflex and dental /r/ sounds contrasting with one antoher. And I would be very keen to stand corrected if anybody knows otherwise. P.S. You might want to listen to how speakers pronounce fortha in the sample recordings in the Speech Accent Archive. The link is to one speaker, but several have been recorded.
Do you want to support the channel? Please send me a like, subscribe,